Hi, it's Socket from Oneness, Freedom to be Happy and Healthy, Wealthy and Healed movement. And you are listening to a training series on the Awakened Imagination Challenge. This is day 7 of the challenge. Okay? Repeat after me. I'm curious to see how my natural state of love and abundance will reveal itself with experience starting right now. Okay? Let's do that again. Repeat after me. I'm curious to see how my natural state of love and abundance will reveal itself with the experience starting right now. Today's lesson involves you getting relaxed and comfortable again, and what I want you to do is listen. I want you to listen to what is around you and notice how fast and how furious the meaning is that you attach to everything that you hear. A little while ago I heard a car beeping as it went past the house, and I imagined meaning going along with that. Were they beeping at me? Was it a friend? Or were they beeping at a dog in the street? What does it mean if a dog is in the street? The phone rang earlier. I wasn't sure who was calling. Again I heard the phone ring and saw the number, but I heard the phone ring, and immediately when I heard the phone ring, I attached meaning to why it was ringing. Who could be calling now? I want you to notice the sounds that you hear, like the barking dog way off in the distance. What meaning do you attach to that? Is it friendly or is it a foe? What meaning do you attach? The other night the neighbors were having a party. Even though we can't see them, we could hear them. And I lay in bed and attached meaning to hearing their party while I was trying to sleep. You see, this exercise sounds a lot like yesterday's exercise, where we looked around and noticed what we attached meaning to stuff. We imagine meaning, and that imagined meaning, when attached to something that we see or hear, gets in the way of us experiencing the prosperity of that moment. It also is something that proves to us we imagine meaning all the time. As we create a little bit of wheel room at the beginning of this training for you, what I want you to notice is it what you see that triggers your imagining something that upsets you or limits you, or is it something that you hear that triggers you to imagine something that upsets or limits you? You see, we are all different when it comes to this stuff. And when you start to notice exactly what it is, people say, well, I was doing great and suddenly I was knocked off my square. Or I was doing great and suddenly started feeling down. Well, no. You were doing great and then you started adding meaning that brought you down, knocked you off your square, and made you lose the state of the wishful thought. The feeling of the wishful thought. The feeling that drives you, freely opening you up to possibility. The feeling that helps you notice the pure potential of what is going on. So, in today's exercise again, I just want you to listen and notice the meanings you attach to sounds that you hear. Do this 3 times for 3 minutes, about 9 minutes in total. It is not a big exercise or a hard one, but it is a challenging one, like most of the exercises you do in this course, which are this simple, this fast. Yes, they are subtly challenging, but profoundly awakening. Because once you realize that when you discover whatever you are, the kind of person who sees something and attach meaning that gets in the way, or the kind of person who hears something and attaches meaning that gets in the way, you are much more ahead of the game, so much more able to retain the state of the feeling of the wishful thought. And if you can retain this state, obviously it will manifest much more quickly in your life. It is these tiny little bits that once they become part of your conscious awareness, they are no longer part of our unconscious foolishness, the folly that holds us back. So, today only, take 3 minutes, 3 times, maybe in the morning, in the afternoon, and again in the evening. Just take time to notice what you are listening to, and if you are attaching meaning to what you are listening to. I had a buddy who was listening to the news one day, which was featured a report on the financial recession. He attached that to him and his business, and suddenly he was out of the state of creativity and productivity that he needs to be in for his business. It is literally that fast. So take time to notice today, if you are hearing something, anytime you hear something, is it knocking you off the square and taking you out of the state of the wishful thought? Do this formal little exercise 3 times for 3 minutes today, and you will start noticing some profound changes in your life just by creating a little bit of wheel room. Do this, and you get to live the adventure of a lifetime. Okay, that's it for now. See you tomorrow, and remember to have fun.